Oh, I just started streaming. So I'm not going to say nothing crazy. I'll send you the link. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Oh, I love you too, darling. That will be forever etched on the internet, by the way, because we're already streaming. So you could totally watch this back and see me say it. You might not be able to hear yourself, but I think you will. All right, I'll talk to you soon.
We're doing it live, baby.
All right, darling.
Oh, wait, this is not the one.
Son of a B. Forgot that part of the fucking conversation. The part where you're all like, I love you. Sound like a little bitch. Sound like a bumper craver.
Bumba Craver.
Hey, by the way, guys, tell your woman you love her. Tell her you care. Don't be bumper cravers. And so John doesn't kick my ass because we are a minute behind. We're going live. Let's go.
All night long. I step out time. You drip cool.
Let's see if I do this right.
Bastards All Day, Bad Waves is a radio show based in reality, and the views and opinions of on-the-air personalities do not represent Q4 Radio and are solely for entertainment purposes. You see, this broadcast includes bastards with adult language, bastards with adult themes, and bastards with partial nudity. Listener discretion is advised. Pete motherfucking. So if you're a bitch nigga with ass delicacies looming in your crusty head from dangling participles and real shit, call the show directly or turn the channel. You.
Groove box on the beat though.
Got a whole lot of reason to sheesh. Everybody mad but me. Got a ball that I keep full of keys. I don't feel as when they pile. I got a reason for smiling.
You've been inside for a year, I've been inside for a couple. Life in a bubble, I'm in a comfortable sweatsuit, looking ugly, drinking bubble tea, sinking underneath all my previous lows, right where I needed to go. Going for broke while I'm breaking the mold. Music I'm making the cold made my heart warm. Elevation out of art form, say sheesh. Gave peace a legitimate chance. I got too bitter of fans, enamored with bozos who would synthesize photos like they industry plants. Now I just stick to the plan, do it for love, repping beloved, always for gang, but this one for Grant. Damn.
Rest in peace to Grant Johnson. Thank you for everything you've done.
Beloved gang, baby.
Keeping it real, equity sweat. Keep what you found, I'ma make what I get. Stacking up favor till I'm out of debt. I don't get nervous, controlling my breath, yeah. Hey, I'm making money while lying in bed. I'm not signed, but I'm signing the checks. I'm not signed, but I'm signing the sign. Got a whole lot of reason to sheesh. Everybody mad but me. Got a ball that I keep full of keys. I don't feel as when they piling. I got a reason for smiling. Hey, whole lot of reason to sheesh up in my mind. Never so down, no, just let me let it. Someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I'm a type of come alive in the night. I got the key to my destiny, I'm gonna give you the best of me, baby, let's kick it like Mr. Miyagi. That's what we on, Saturday night like I'm Cecily Strong. Making you laugh, I ain't leading you on. Live for tonight cause the feeling is gone.
I got a reason to sheesh. I got a reason to sheesh. I got a reason to sheesh. I got a reason to sheesh.
I don't feel as when they piling. I got a reason for smiling.
yawning?
Oh, my, is the camera on me?
Yes.
Beloved gang, baby.
We back on the land, Liz Nathaniel.
To you.
It's 11 something on Thursday. That means it's time for you to get your little ass wet in these bad waves. Now let's go around the room and see what we got in the building. We got
Ramon, the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning. Come on. I see, yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Cause you make me feel.
My homie,
Come on.
my homie,
Come on. And I feel alright. I say yeah. 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 Woo. Whoa.
Take it
easy.
easy. Calm it down. Calm it down real quick one time.
Cálmate.
But you know, we got to tell them.
Moaning. You know I love you moaning, moaning. You know I love you moaning, moaning. Hey, yoo-hoo.
Oh my God. Hell yes.
Hell yes.
Oh my God. Like, did you see our last broadcast?
I haven't watched it yet, but I've seen some clips.
Have you, big shout out to people that go back and watch this crap.
Yeah.
Like, big shout out to them because, like, I went and watched, last week's, I reviewed the tapes. And oh my God, it was so entertaining. It was so entertaining, dude. Like, I mean, granted, you and I have been doing this for years.
Yeah.
Right? We've been doing entertainment for forever. God knows. But, like, when you go back and you, like, watch bits like this, where it's just us playing music, cracking a couple of jokes we put together, you don't realize that, like, oh, wow, you're actually funny.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my God, you're actually entertaining.
It's like when
watch.
you can laugh at yourself and you're like, oh, my God, that's funny. Like if it was somebody else saying it.
Right. That's what it was like.
Yeah.
And the thing that's crazy about this week's broadcast, I am so turned up about the music we have. The music we're playing this week. Oh, wait, it's happening.
The music is excited too.
Oh my God, it is. It is exciting. Like, I mean, we really are doing some great stuff.
Yeah.
And so, I'm not gonna sit up here and run my mouth any more than I need to because you know how we do.
Right.
We run over. Run over. And God bless Q4 for letting us get away with the nonsense of running over the way we do.
Yeah.
So let's keep this party going. Let's
get into it.
Let's get into it. My name is Warren Phoenix Johnson, but the correct pronunciation of my name is
the Big Bad Warren Phoenix Johnson.
You guys like that shit? You like this guy?
The Asiatic black man backhandling the business. And speaking of some of this business, let me tell you how it's going down today. We're going to roll into our new segment, a little segment we like to call
You May Have.
Because you may have heard and you may have not. Then we're going to roll into the we're going to roll into the How Come On Hookup, where we salute essential workers, giving us our essential needs. And then we're going to roll into the ins and outs, relationship advice, where we crack open the novel of one of our loved lives and realize that Ramon is going to fall into another hole this week. If you paid attention to last week, my God, I'm going to send you this clip of watching you trying to answer that question. That question, we're not going to tell them what the question was.
Right, you got to watch it.
But that question of you being like, well, I'm not a scientist. It was a relationship question.
Right.
And he talked about his level of not being a scientist.
Well, it was a trick question.
It was a trick question. It was there, yeah. No, he definitely tried to throw us into one.
Yeah.
But don't worry, Daddy. I pulled us out. I got us right. But it was so funny because you were just like, I didn't let it. Well, what do you think? Oh my God. And then we're not going to go into Ayo What Man because the ins and outs has been dominating.
Yeah.
Dominating for months on end. Like the questions we get from the Turtle Club, the questions we get from Sean Chantel.
Hopefully we get some today.
The questions we get from people who just watch this crap. Like, oh my God, y'all have been killing it with these relationship questions.
Yeah.
Please keep it going. Now, with that being said, about keeping things going, how was that week, Daddy?
It was good. This is your Brain on Beer. It was Friday. It was a good show. Good turnout. It was a fun show. And then hung out a little bit afterwards. Our friend Artie was in town and hung out. We went out to
Love Artie.
this place called Diego's, I think it's called. and good margaritas, man. So we hung out.
Sounds like a dance spot. Did you dance?
No. It's like a Mexican, I don't know, southwestern or something. I don't know what it is, but it's like it's pretty cool because it's like kind of half outdoors, kind of half indoors. It reminded me of Mexico, like when we went to Playa del Carmen, like the restaurants down there. You had the bartender, and then like you look behind you, and it's like kind of like opened up space with outdoors and indoors at the same time. It's a really cool spot. Like, I definitely recommend going there. You know.
I went to Great America.
Yeah?
I went to Great America yesterday.
I haven't been to Great America in a long time.
Nah. It got rained out.
Okay.
It wasn't supposed to rain. But like it did, and then we were only able to get like two
rides in?
Yeah.
Oh,
but while it was rained out, I was at the bar.
Oh, nice.
And I've never had any adult beverages at Great America.
I don't think I've ever had any adult beverages at Great America.
They poured very nicely.
Yeah?
They were like, hey, yo, do you realize how expensive these drinks are? The way I feel like that's how the bartender was thinking. Like, do you realize how expensive these damn drinks are? Like, I'm going to give you a whole fifth right now.
Dang.
And then I had a great time.
Yeah. So I think about adult beverages. So I went to, what's it, Universal Studios a few years back, and was able to like have an adult beverage. Like I think I had never had an adult beverage like in Disney World or any of those places like that. And so Universal Studios, they have the Simpsons area, and I was able to have a Duff beer. And
what? How was that? A Duff beer?
It's like a regular beer. I mean, it wasn't nothing special. But it was cool that it was Duff beer.
I would assume it'd be like banging. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it was good, but I mean, it was like, but it wasn't like nothing. I don't remember what it tastes like, but it was kind of cool to like actually like drink, be of age and like, okay, you can drink something.
Oh, right, at Disney World.
Or Universal. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, Universal Studios is where you were.
Yeah,
okay, yes. Yes, as an adult.
Yeah.
To get tossed up.
Yeah.
Did you get any rides? Did you get any rides?
Yeah, we got on a couple of rides. We got
after drinking?
No. I think like in between, like I mean, we was there the whole day, so I think a couple of drinks after. The thing is, like you said, like they're expensive too, so it's like I'll wait till I get home.
Spanking, bro, spanking. They spanking a dub a drink.
Like a Duff beer. I'm like, I don't see how
beer.
Homer must be an engineer.
I think he was,
right? A nuclear engineer to be able to afford that beer, man.
Oh man, this is gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna warn everybody who clicked this link. I'm gonna warn everybody who's watching right now. Believe it or not, there are actually people watching right now live. This is going to be so fun. Pay attention to all the music though, cause my God. Oh, we went so hammer bammer on this music this week. A lot of these artists, and not to sit up here and kiss people's asses, but a lot of the artists that we end up playing end up popping off. Speaking of popping, Crystal Poppin', Muralita. Some of these people are already legends. Pugs Adams.
Right.
I can't think of it right now. Anthony Danza. Right. Like these people are already legends or already going to pop off.
Sally Green.
Like, bro, like the stuff that we be playing.
Yeah.
It's insane, and I don't necessarily pay attention to the trajectory of their music,
right?
Aside from just liking it,
right?
And then again, Muralita, you can go ahead and check the archives. I've talked about this before. Muralita has hit me up personally on the phone and been like, "Hey, yo, son, everybody that you be playing be popping off,
right?
Everybody that y'all rock with turns into something. So keep doing what you're doing." And this week, we about to do it super hard. From the top. Watch this first song. Ramon, tell them the internet crapola.
Hey, if you want to find us on Facebook, we're under Bad Ways Remix. If you want to find us on Instagram, we're under Bad Ways Comedy. You can watch us live on YouTube right now. Join the other 15, 20 people watching. And you can watch us live right now. It's going to be insane. It's a Bad Ways Radio on YouTube. And you can dial in and chat with us. I mean, if you want to chat and say hi, speak your mind, criticize or admire one of those tracks that you're going to hear today, the number to dial is 312-985-7834. Once again, 312-985-7834.
Talk some shiz, Nathaniel, with the bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. For the first time today, we are going to break your laws.
What? Got it where you want it. I got the prescription. My poetry like medicine. Your rap career restriction. I see you wanna be like me. Travel overseas like me. I don't pay to play. Bitch, you pay for my plane. And they pay me for my presence. And they pay for my verses. I get paid for endorsements. You just scratch the surface, my car is German. Penthouse keys in my purses. I know my purpose. Travel the world like a circus, I'm so pretty. Oh, shit, petty. Careful what you say. Yeah, spraying like confetti. Got my mind on my fatty. Grind on steady. Never get it ready, but we always coming heavy. Cause we stay put in work. Yeah, we never get it comfortable. You soccer flow. I eat you like a lunchable. I don't got time to be focused on my haters. I ain't doing in the favor. I got too much flavor. I got too much juice. Too many connections. I need VIP section. Alright, entertainment. I ain't scared of competition. I could be a mentor. I wish I do. You can learn a thing or two. I got too much juice. Started from the bottom, now we somewhere in the middle. Homie, you don't want no progress. I got too much juice. Started from the bottom, now we somewhere in the middle. Homie, you don't want no progress. I got too much juice. Started from the bottom, now we somewhere in the middle. Homie, you don't want no progress. I got too much juice. Started from the bottom, now we somewhere in the middle. Homie, you don't want no problems. Why they so intimidated? Why they can't be happy for me? I guess it's jealousy. Just let it be, cause all I need is me and Loudon on the beat and the pen and the paper. Now I can't see you later, cause I'm too busy plotting moves and cashing my deposits. I got too many shoes, I get lost in my closet. Heard it got a ghost rider, heard I ain't gon' throw it down. Oh, I'm way up to the top, I guess it's working out. Ride the wave, I'm surfing now. Blow so versatile, I ain't gotta say it twice, cause I know they heard the sound. You stay focused on my moves and that's alright, cause I'm a star. I'll be here to help you navigate, just watch me from afar. Look, I won't ever run out of ideas. Study my procedures, leave you shaking like a seizure. I believe it, then I see it. If I want it, then I need it. Taking action, steady rapping, cameras looking at my passion and my body and my booty, my ideas and my logic. Yeah, we can get it poppin', 50% my deposit. I ain't scared of competition, I could be a man. Wish I we do what I do, you can learn a thing or two. I got too much juice. Juice. I got too much juice. Started from the bottom, now we somewhere in the middle. Homie, you don't want no progress. I got too much juice. Started from the bottom, now we somewhere in the middle. Homie, you don't want no progress. I got too much juice. Started from the bottom, now we somewhere in the middle. Homie, you don't want no problems.
I don't live to live, homie.
Hey everybody, this is my boy Ramon. I want you to check out my brand new single here on Bad Waves, here on Q4, the hottest music in town. So let's get into some music.
I'm so lost without you. You mean the world to me. It's like the daylight when the night skies fade.
what's really good, you know what it is. You know who it is. It's the great Ray Swoop. You know what I do. Man, y'all gotta tap in. My boy Killer Fee, Q4 Radio, Bad Waves, Bastards of the Radio, doing what they gotta do, Dad. Yo, matter of fact, Fee, play him something.
And here to present your new supreme leaders, the Crimson Twins.
Them A-sided in the fence making big bucks. We pull up in huge trucks. The paparazzi will watch me, clock me and jock me while you carbon copies looking so sloppy. Got the best throws, fresh clothes, Midwest hoes already knows my flow. And those ass shows. You tap hoes, best to go before I snatch your soul. My rim shining like halos over Jesus Christ. My white tee like Uncle Ben's rice. We roll dice, give advice, stay precise. Princes cut mugs with so much ice. The young rookies, I spit game to them. Rocks fluid in the Mediterranean. A line of dime pieces who love to give me cranium. We beat down cats who think they wild like Tasmania.
Red Kevin, Kevin and Ray. Red Kevin, Kevin and Ray. Red Kevin, Kevin and Ray.
From the south side of Chicago, I can tell you was a goofy from a mile away. Cause I was with your baby mama on Father's Day. Damn, you in the crib watching them badass kids. She like, yeah, he take care of them, but they ain't his. Wow, ain't that a shame? Ain't that a lame? What a dame. When I bang, you can hear my name. When she sang, ravishing access. Your mom's crib where you rest. S for the shotguns that I got to take the top off your mind. Why's that? Well, why not? It's the way I see it. These rats run from cats, and I ain't never seen so. Why run from that? We brought the hammers to Hammerstein, the guns to the gun arena. Slap my bird at the Roxy, that's where I beat Tina. Damn, Gina served with a subpoena. It ain't a misdemeanor, drop the charges on my penis. I sit with Venus, sipping margaritas on beaches, and the chief of police is slipping me reefer from Antigua.
Red Kevin, Kevin and Ray. Red Kevin, Kevin and Ray. Red Kevin, Kevin and Ray.
From the south side of Chicago.
Red Kevin, Kevin and Ray. Red Kevin, Kevin and Ray. Red Kevin, Kevin and Ray.
If you don't know, now you do. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Below Gang. Baby.
I said I don't
Hello everyone, I'm Kaki from Udaipur, India, and you are about to hear one of my songs right here on Bed Waves, only on Q4 Radio.
Make your face, face it, chase it like a race in seconds. It can't be done, done, done. Gotta run. Make your face, face it, chase it like a race in seconds. It can't be done, done, done. Gotta run. Hello, what you have in a big mood? Shallow, you ain't working for your life, you ain't working for your vibe. Got the time to blink. Do you think I can fix it with a cello? I'm running in the same round where your head see it. Wanna get better, gotta work hard to feel it. Feel like stopping now, it's not the time. No girl in this game, I'ma get better, betcha. Dance some time ahead. Claim out your name will fade. Run to the devil now. Let your dreams full speed ahead. There's no time ahead. Claim out your name will fade. Run to the devil now. Let your dreams full speed ahead. But see your dreams all by yourself like a scarf. You only got a few lines, don't stop. Still got the stars to scratch from the beat. Still rocking to the rhythm. Doesn't matter what you make a country or a future. Then I'm gonna listen, gotta make him ball. Or make him cry, or it's a flop. Still gotta start somewhere, let your music flow. For that, you gotta run. Pick your face, face it, chase it like a race in seconds. It can't be done, done. Gotta run. Pick your face, face it, chase it like a race in seconds. It can't be done. Gotta run. Till when? Till you know all the people wanting races only run with the run. Don't be that. They all unhappy, can't you see that? They're inside, gotta see the what they're not saying. Be there what they're trying to be. Be there for what you've been praying. Be there what you're trying to be. Oh waiting, it's all waiting. See they all what you've been missing. Be there what you're gonna be. Be what you're gonna be. Be what you're trying to be. Be what you're trying to be. What you love to. Listen, don't let go of what you're trying in this race. That's all I'm saying. I've already been this road, been there, done that, now I'm paying. It's all wild out here, be top of the food chain. Else they gonna hunt you down, and that will be your price for pain. Run. Pick your face it, chase it like a race in seconds. It can't be done. Gotta run. Pick your face it, chase it like a race in seconds. It can't be done. Gotta run. Pick your face it, chase it like a race in seconds. It can't be done. Gotta run. Pick your face it, chase it like a race in seconds. It can't be done. Gotta run.
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we are back on the land, Liz Nathaniel.
To you.
And before we move any further, I gotta tell you what you just heard. We kicked our whole thing off. Pause. We kicked our whole podcast off with a beloved banger from our dear friends, Groovebox. Big shout out to Groovebox.
Groovebox, man.
That brother sing, that brother rap, that brother do improv, that brother do some of every blood clot ting. So big shout out to
Blood clot.
Look, come on. He does his thing, but he produced our first banger of the day.
Beloved gang.
From the gang. A whole lot of gang-ish. And that was called Sheesh, which has a little quick shout out to Grant Johnson, R.I.P. Grant Johnson. Grant Johnson was a big beloved guy. Did a bunch of great stuff. I'm not going to get sentimental and cry. But that was my man, 100 grand. So out of that, we went into Reverie and London Penthouse Keys. Big up to Reverie. Reverie is on that song that with Crystal Poppin', which is back into it, which Ice Cube reposted.
Did he?
Yes.
I thought it because it sounds similar.
It's this. It's like that. It's like one part of the beat where it's like don't put your back into it, and so that's what Crystal Poppin' did, and so then they repost. So Ice Cube reposted it.
Nice.
And then Crystal Poppin' reposted us singing it.
Oh.
Now, ain't that about a blip? Man, but big shout out to Crystal Poppin'.
Man.
We've been running with her for a minute, and so it's so sweet of her as she's getting her thing going to show us a little bit of love. So like, man, that really meant a lot. So that's why we have a Reverie song with London, Penthouse Keys. And then we went out of that into Terry Green Project, Lost Inside Your Love.
Lost inside.
Go ahead, Lost Inside Your Love. I can't get enough. I'm lost inside your love. Give me every single day. Oh man, Terry Green.
Lloyd in the chat said, "Lost Inside Your Love." Back in the day, his mom used to listen to music like "Lost Inside Your Love" and clean the house.
Oh my God! Shout out to Lloyd's mama for that one, cause that song, boy, that song made me so happy. That song remind me of when I was hanging out with Say Baby just last night. Just yesterday. Lost Inside Your Love. Hanging out with Say. All right, let's keep this thing moving. Then we went into Ray Swoop.
Swoop.
Yep, and Sonny Blanco with the, what is it called? The Bruise Brothers. The Bruise Brothers. Their new album is out, Crimson Twins. Shout out to Ray Swoop. Love Ray Swoop. Is a wonderful young man. Sonny's a nice man too, but Ray and I go back very far.
Yeah.
So big shout out to Ray Swoop. And then we went out of that into what is it? On My Own by Bus Crates featuring Laura Benak. Talk about a barbecue song.
Ooh.
We shook our ass. And then we went out of that into Run Run by Hema Donji, a.k.a. the Cocky Singer. With Run Run. And now that brings us right into the broadcast. Now, it is time for our new segment, a segment that we like to call
You May Have.
Because you may have heard and you may have not. Leading the way, like our very own comedic bus crate, is Ramon,
the Savage Player Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning.
Now come on, Moaning.
I say yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah.
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 Cause you make me feel.
Cause you make me feel. Wait. Something went wrong.
Right.
I didn't start it at the right time.
Oh, okay.
So, for those of us who are watching, it goes like Ramon,
the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning.
Come on, Moaning.
I say yeah.
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 Yeah. Cause you make me feel.
My homie Moaning.
Come on.
My homie Moaning.
Come on.
My homie Moaning.
And I feel alright. I say yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo. Now that's how it's done.
There you go.
Take it easy. Gotta get it right. Gotta get it right. Gotta get it right. But if we're gonna get it right, then we gotta say it all the way to the end.
You know, moaning, moaning. You know I love you, moaning, moaning. You know I love you, moaning, moaning. Yoo-hoo.
So sorry I messed that up. It's my fault. It's all the way over on
Oh,
this
it's
end.
all right. It's all right.
I mean, it gave me a reason to do it more than normal.
Yeah.
To do it more than just once.
Yes.
Ramon, break us off.
All right.
Let's see what type of trouble you're going to get us into this week.
Let's start off with, okay, so.
Wait. Before you start,
Yeah.
now, I mentioned this recently, and for those of us who look at our Instagram, I recently mentioned this. It was a reclip thing I put back up. You've been trying to get us into some serious trouble. You have. What type of hole are you going to fall into this week?
I don't know. We'll see.
Let's see. Go ahead.
There's got to be dishes somewhere.
Come on, Ramon.
All right. Let's see. That's what we start off with. Let's start off with something soft.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's see. Let's start off. Well, you go on dates, right? Mm-hmm. And you go on Tinder and you got to get out there, push yourself out there, and you talk to people, and you build up the confidence to say, you know what, let's meet, let's have a good time, let's go out for dinner, and let's have a some dinners and drinks and
Jesus,
things.
I'm so nervous. All right, come on.
No, this is a good story. A woman decides to go out with this guy, and they have a good dinner and good thing and good night, and she says, like, hey, why don't you just come back to my place? He says, let's come back to my place. And then he says, yeah, it's fine. They go back to his place, and she goes into the bathroom while she's at his place, and she says, what the hell is this? There's a...
Oh my God, I'm so scared.
No, actually, it's not that scary, but there's a wooden shower stool full of herbal essence, about 17 bottles of herbal essence.
Okay.
Maybe he likes to smell good.
Now, herbal essence usually, I guess it's like girls use it, or women use it mostly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take away that word. Well, Amy's not here, so
Go ahead.
girl.
Go ahead.
So I guess women use it. So she kind of like said, well, "What does this mean?" And she's like, "Was this guy like a brand sponsor, or maybe he has a lot of women coming over, and this is the reason he has." So she basically freaked out and came up with an excuse and said she had a family emergency and dished the dude because he had too many herbal essence. I don't know. I don't know. What would you think?
I really thought.
I thought it was gonna. When I read it, I thought it was gonna be like something.
I thought it was gonna be worse.
Something creepy, but no.
No, she just left because he liked to smell good.
I guess.
The essence of smell?
I don't know. It's like if you go to somebody's house and she has like a bunch of I don't know.
What, cologne?
Yeah.
Like a bunch of men's cologne?
Right?
Oh, if I went to some woman's house and she had a bunch of dude cologne.
Right? You would be like, somebody sleeps over here. All these guys sleep over here. She's got a setup kit for these guys.
I didn't think about it like that.
You're like, oh, don't worry about it. Let's go in the bathroom. I'll take care of you.
Oh my God.
So it could be that it could be that he likes to smell good. Maybe he likes herbal. Maybe he doesn't like throwing out the bottles, But yeah, I think that's kind of weird. I mean, I don't know if I would leave, but.
But I see the problem.
I see the
problem.
I see.
Like, why do you have all this woman stuff here?
Why do you have all these things here? But yeah.
All
right. Moving along. Keep it going.
It wasn't as hot as how you normally.
Yeah.
Come
well, I'm warming up. I'm warming up. I don't think I have any stories this week that are like crazy, but some of them are good. So imagine. So you need something fixed in your house, and let's say you need some electrical work done, and your husband, he's maybe not good at that, so he says, just hire an electrician, it'll be fine, Okay. And you're a wife, and you say, all right, I'll call up an electrician. Electrician shows up, and he walks in the house, and it's just you there, the husband's gone. Electrician says, you are gorgeous. You look pretty nice.
That's creeps.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Where's this going?
So she's a little shocked, and she's kind of like, "Whoa, this guy, what's he saying?" And then she says, "Well, okay, so I need you to fix this. This is what the problem is." And he says, "I'd rather take directions from you anyway."
Oh my God!
Where is this going?
So, and she's like, oh, man, kind of creeped out about it, But so he finished the job, and he's about to leave, and he says to her, hey, I left you a little note on the couch.
Oh, my God.
What is the note?
So the note said, basically, it said, what does it say? He thinks she's gorgeous, and she seems like a girl that looks pretty cool, and then if you're up for some fun, let me know.
Oh my!
Does he like leave his number or what?
I think so. Let me see. Yeah, I think he left his number on the because it's like she scratched it out for the thing. It says, "Not trying to get you in trouble, but you are absolutely beautiful. Even though you're married, if you just ever want to have some fun or anything to do, I love to." P.S. P.S. If not, disregard this note, but I just want you to know that you're
gorgeous.
gorgeous woman.
Oh my God.
So this is the plumber or what?
The
is he?
electrician.
Oh my God, he really thought that he had some sparks.
Knowing that she's married already, you know.
Like, what?
He's like, I'm gonna try to get something in. While the
He
husband.
thought he was the pool boy.
Yeah, he thought he was a cabana boy.
He thought he was the plug. He thought he was the plug. I didn't realize that was funny.
Yeah. He said, you know.
Oh my God.
Are you AC/DC?
Keep going, big dog.
All right. Let's see what we got next. Let's see. Furious Bride.
Come on now.
Okay, here we go. I'm trying to say this one for last. So a bride has her wedding, and you hire a photographer for the wedding to take pictures and all, right?
Mm-hmm.
And pictures come out nice. They make you stand in little groups and take all these pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you're not satisfied with the pictures, you kind of like basically you ask for a refund, right? Like if you don't like something, you ask for a refund. And so this bride wanted a refund, but not because the pictures were not good, not because it was done in distaste or anything, but because the photographer slept with her husband.
Well, they shouldn't get married.
No, after they got married.
Wait.
After they got married.
Wait. Your setups are so bogus. Like you sounded like the way you were setting it up. It sounded like she went to Walmart and didn't like the level
Right.
of, like, drain cleaner.
Yeah, well, right, because if
Well,
you don't like it, well, you just exchange it. You can ask for a refund, get it back. But there was this refund was.
He popped her off.
Yeah, he popped off the photographer after they were married. So they met while she was taking pictures at the wedding, and I guess they kind of like felt an attraction towards each other. And comes to find out that I guess she saw in his phone that they had pictures together, and that he had basically admitted that he had sex. So I guess you could get a refund, right? So the photographer.
What? This is what you're focused on in this story? The damn refund?
Because
They're gonna have some problems.
no, they're getting divorced. I'm good. What's up with another photographer? It doesn't say they're getting divorced, but I'm pretty sure they are. Like.
Who's gonna take a picture at the divorce party?
Yeah. Well, she don't have to. She can take a picture of her own divorce party.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So be careful with those photographers, especially if they're hot young women taking pictures, as you might, or if it's a hot dude. Your wife might. Your wife might peel up for the choppy chop. So.
Please,
All right.
please keep going.
Let's keep going.
Wait, I don't understand how you're not like the way you're not responding. Like you're just
Because I read it.
Oh, you already saw these?
Yeah, and
okay.
I don't want to, because last time he was
spoil
mad.
my story.
Right,
So I was trying to be quiet.
Yeah.
And how you ruined the story? Okay.
All right.
Keep going.
All right. Here we go. All right. So, when you're married, sometimes your spouse has a job that requires her to go on a trip, right? So this is what happened to this lady. She had to go on a trip, and while she was gone,
you really are warming up to these. Keep going.
I know.
Keep going.
While she was gone,
I already know this is going to be horrible. Go ahead.
While she was gone, her husband said that the dog, while he was walking the dog ran away. And he couldn't find the dog. And so he had to break the news to her when she got home that her dog, Ely, had run away and, while she was going on her trip. And he tried to find her. He tried to, look her up. All the days that she was gone, hours, he spent looking around where the dog got lost because he said the dog just took off and ran off, Yeah. And so he was pretty sad about it. And he told her, and she was, distraught because, it's her favorite dog. And so he said, well, I put out, it was an APV or whatever, saying if anybody finds this dog, whatever. And so she's like, I don't know, what can I do? So basically, when he was gone, I guess he was at work or something, and she noticed he has a dash cam in his car.
Mm-hmm.
So she decided to look at the footage of the dash cam, downloaded it while he was at work.
No. See, that's what I'm talking about right here. Sounded like a nice little dog story. Go ahead.
Yeah, and it turns out that the husband took the dog to another town, and it's all caught on the dash cam. Let him out in the town next.
Oh.
And the dog did what next?
No, he left the dog there, and it took off. He got rid of the dog.
Okay.
So he got caught red-handed,
Oh,
getting rid of the dog.
That's messed
Wait,
up.
he got rid of it?
Yeah. So he has a dash cam. I guess he forgot to turn the dash cam off, and so in the dash cam, they show him driving
Exposing the dog.
to another town, getting out of the car with the dog, tossing the dog.
That's not nice.
Oh no, wait! I forgot. Now I remember. He didn't toss the dog. He took a frisbee and told the dog, "Go fetch."
That's even worse.
Go fetch. And when the dog went after the car, after the frisbee, he got in the car and took off and left.
That's hilarious.
And the next
He said,
time,
"Go fetch,"
Yeah.
and then got in the car and drove off.
So,
awesome.
yeah. So, needless to say, their marriage is on the rocks.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I would assume a little bit.
So,
Oh my gosh.
she called him an a-hole.
Okay, you got some more.
Yeah, I got
right.
see.
Hit us off. I know Leia's waiting.
Yeah,
Leia's waiting.
She's on deck. She's on deck.
She's on deck, and tell you, look at her face. She's got that. I
Yeah.
got some good one faces.
All right, Tristan.
It better be good.
This one. I'll skip this one. Woman goes on a date naked, but it's not.
Now remember, you're going before Leia, so you better have something hot
Yeah.
to close
All right.
out with.
All right, we close out with keeping it real when keeping it real goes wrong.
Okay.
All right, some people are trying to be gangster all the time, and some people want to be,
know.
So this happens to a group of tourists were, having dinner at a seafood place in Chicago, and they were, having a good time, drinking and making noise, and and talking loud, and as tourists do, as people do on vacation, right?
Yeah.
So a young man was getting they were basically getting on his nerve, and he basically said, hey guys, keep it down a little bit. Keep it down, and so all right. So, but they ignored him, kept on laughing and having a good time, and they kept on. And so he complained to the manager and said, hey man, these people were making a little too much noise. Manager tried to calm them down. All right. They kept making noise. You're having a good time. Like, why are you thinking like, I'm not bothering anybody, but it's just a group of people having a good time. But so much of a good time that the young man got up angrily, turned over the table, went up to the people and said, you guys better shut up or I'm going to make y'all pay for my dinner. And he had a gun.
Oh, my God. So then what?
So he flashes a gun at him. And one of the tourists gets up and says, all right. We'll pay for your meal. We'll pay for your meal. And they go over and they basically goes to pay for the meal. But unbeknown to this man that there are cameras in this place. And someone called 911, and the police came, and basically he had left the restaurant by then, but they caught him down the street walking, and he has been sentenced to 10 to 12 years in prison.
Was it worth the food?
For what do you call?
Some seafood.
For kidnapping and false whatever they call kidnapping, imprisonment and
Leia knows the term.
Yeah, threatening with a gun. So keeping it real goes wrong. You're just gonna let it go, He wanted to be show these people what was up.
Take your seafood. Boom. Now I want to go there. I want to try their food.
No, it's good.
Where are they at?
Alegrias on Ashland. It's a good place. They have that. They have those places where this BYOB.
Yeah.
I thought this was the one that they make the Modelo and they make those seafood things. They look pretty good. But anyway, yeah.
Send me a link. Say that.
Yeah, it's a good place. It's a good place.
Sounds like a place I should take a date.
Right, but don't. If there's loud tourists, don't get too upset.
He might come back.
Let's chill out. All right, that'll do it for me.
So you know what time it is. It's time for the most exciting part of this broadcast.
You know it.
The part that we rarely get anymore. Leia is back.
I know.
So you know what that means. It's time for
World of the News.
In Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, there's a sign that says Burger King, right? Everybody was going to Burger King.
Okay.
And then they look at the food. All the menus is just like Burger King.
Uh-huh.
They get the order and everything. It is not Burger King.
Okay.
The French fry, not Burger King, and there's no flame broiled, there's no Whopper or anything like that.
Okay.
So it turns out that this place is a fake Burger King. It's called Southside Burgers, but everything they did was Burger King.
Southside Burger.
Yeah. So somebody posted on Reddit. Everyone was going. They were like, "Nope, that's not Burger King." And the news station was there, and the manager was like, "Go, get out of here," you know. And basically, Burger King ends up, trying to regulate it.
That's crazy that you would bootleg Burger King.
Wait, did Burger King sue them?
They stopped doing it after a week. After a week.
These people ain't got no money.
So Southside Burgers, and people were complaining, "Hey, this is not what I ordered."
Yeah, I think they were like serving like there's French fries in like brown paper bags.
Yeah, brown paper bags.
Not the Whopper, but the Slopper.
The Slopper.
Yes.
The Doppel.
The
Doppler.
Doppel.
Because it's a doppelganger of the Wait, what look like this?
Like, what is this?
Okay, keep it going.
The fake. And speaking of fake, in Long Island, a boutique owner was arrested for having fake designers worth over $40 million.
Ooh.
Gucci, Prada, Chanel, Dior, UGG, Louis Vuitton, Yves Saint Laurent, and she said, "No, they're real." Like straight face, they're real, but everything has the tag and it's in Chinese characters. So she was selling online. People were buying. They trusted her, and she's like, she's from Long Island and everything is real. Well, it turns out it's not. So she's in jail, and she was selling a $3 hat for $300.
Yeah, I read that she would she basically would buy like a regular sweatshirt and put Chanel on it, like a $10 sweatshirt and Chanel on it, and sell it for $3,500.
That's business. That's business.
Hey, Lloyd said that your last story, Burger King, was Burger Kang.
Burger Kang.
Lloyd gets one.
Yes, he does. He gets one for that. Oh, my God. Keep going.
Okay, I'm going to do last one. So in Nigeria, husband and wife were arrested for smuggling cocaine. Turns out that they're actually not married. It was a fake marriage, and they were headed to India for medical treatment. This woman had 184 wraps of cocaine weighing 3.32 kilograms. With 100
almost there for
with 100 grams of drug also concealed in the woman's vagina.
Oh my God, I love her. Oh my God, she is a wonderful woman.
Respect. Yeah. Now, what nationality is she? Because she must have a big hole.
I was trying to do a callback, y'all. This something he said. Again, for those of us that listen and actually don't watch, there's 1,200 at the bare minimum listeners on our weekday, like when we're having low listeners.
Right.
1,200. And our views on YouTube are like 50, 40. If you are someone who are just now tuning in, go to our YouTube. What is the YouTube?
Bad Waves Radio.
Bad Waves Radio to hear what Ramon is talking about as far as nationality and the sizes of orifices as they relate to them. Oh my God! How much did she shove in her coochie?
That's a lot.
How much?
Almost a little bit over 3 kilos.
3 keys. Have you guys ever seen 3 keys of work?
Maybe she's already had a few kids.
That's a lot.
And maybe she just had a baby.
Like,
and there's a lot of room.
Oh.
You're gonna pay in hell?
What?
You're gonna pay in hell?
3 keys of work is a lot to put in your coochie.
That's a lot.
3 keys, my N-word? Like bricks, like cake. It looks like little cakes.
I guess they had the little grape-sized things.
If you watch Border Patrol,
So
that's
probably,
my
probably, I think I can get one more in there.
Oh my
You sure,
God.
baby? We're about 3 kilos now. Yeah, I think I can get one.
Well,
3.5.
I mean, a
3.5.
baby can weigh 10 pounds.
Just don't sneeze.
So
Just don't sneeze.
Now, scientifically, right, a baby could weigh 10 pounds. Don't sneeze.
But I mean, like, you have to get somebody to take all of that stuff out, and it's dangerous. She could die from it.
Ah. I mean, shout out to that Kegel teacher.
Oh my God! 3 keys of work.
Man.
So is that what you ended on?
Yes, that's what I wanted to end on.
3 kilos of coke in the coochie. All
Man,
right.
she don't need no luggage.
Oh,
Hey, she can bring all the clothes she wants.
I know.
There's no additional fees, nothing. They're just like, what you
She
got?
goes to the supermarket. She's like, I don't need no bag. How many bags you want to purchase?
She doesn't get charged 7 cents. She's like, I'm good.
Oh, man.
I'm going to break my computer messing with y'all.
All right.
Last time she checked, that's where she found her phones.
Oh! Maybe she said phones.
The Xbox was there too. Remote control.
All right.
That's enough.
Whoa.
I told y'all this was gonna be a good broadcast. All right, let me ruin it by getting to my part. Let me hear you go.
He's on.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my part of the news. Now, this is very hard-hitting news, very provocative news, very critically disclaimed news. And I don't go to any news source, no. I don't go to MSNBC. I don't go to CNN. I don't go to ABC, the EFG. I go to one place and one place only, and that's WorldStarHipHop.com.
WorldStar!
Let's get into it. I don't know if I can follow cocaine in the coochie.
Man.
It happens a lot. And it's for men, it's their
No, thank you.
No,
cavity.
Thank you.
No, my ears?
Thank
No.
you.
No. Watch
No.
watch Border Patrol,
will
and
not.
you will like, oh my God.
No, I will not. A man was arrested after breaking into a church to baptize himself. Now, if you're an acquaintance of this gentleman, you're probably not going to be friends with him anymore. In fact, the only friends he's going to have is probably 3 of them. And that will be the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Wait.
You didn't, what?
He broke into the church
He broke into the church to baptize himself. And then he was arrested for this.
Oh.
And he's only going to have 3 friends now.
Oh.
Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
All right.
You know
I said amen.
All right.
Amen.
I thought that joke would be better. Okay. Thought that would land a little harder. Let's see what we do with this one. A woman says that her man accused her of cheating after finding a condom in the garbage can. And to which she says, condom? I ain't cheat on you. I'm the raw queen. Now look.
Oh my God.
Now I don't work for the USDA, but we both agree. We both agree that me, the USDA, we both agree that uncooked meat, uncooked meat is not good for your health. But myself and this young lady, we are like old dirty bastards. Because, baby, we like it raw. Ooh, baby, we like it raw. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah.
Give me the mic
so I can take it away.
All
on a magical trip, bon voyage. Wu-Tang Brooklyn Squad. All right, so moving right along. For those of us that don't know Old Dirty Bastards music, he became very popular with his song, Ooh, Baby, We Like It Raw.
Baby Jesus.
Yes. God bless him. Moving right along. A man with a spray can of gasoline and a flamethrower attempted to set a man and his son on fire. To which, for his act, got himself knocked out. Now, one would be wrong to assume, or maybe we're speaking an understatement, that this man is not just on the spectrum or slow. Maybe this man's fire retardant. Oh, Leia's not paying attention again. I told you about coming up here and not paying attention. You make it look bad on camera. Thank you for Ramon for getting my joke. Closing out. Documented idiocy. A man gets bullied in prison for having a 6-point star on his arm. The Star of David.
Oh.
Which is also a representation for the gangster disciples.
Right.
Oh.
Yes, GD folks. Now, if you think that this video of a man getting pressed by a gang for having the Star of David on his arm, the 6-point star, you think that's fake, but you better trust me, my little dreidels, is real. And that'll do it for me, and that'll do it for the news. A little news segment we like to call
You May Have.
Because you may have heard it, you may have not. Coming up later when they hit y'all up with the Huckabee Hookup with Sulu Workers, hitting us with our essential needs. But before all of that, we're going to hit y'all off with some of this music. Ramon, tell them the internet crap.
If you want to find us on Facebook, we're under Bad Waves Remix. You can find us on Instagram under Bad Waves Comedy. You can watch us live right now on YouTube under Bad Waves Radio. You can dial in and chat with us, 312-985-7834. Once again, 312-985-7834. L'chaim.
Talk some shiz, Nathaniel, with the bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio, that's q4.org. Once again, we are going to break your love.
She's in the bottle, shaking from the handle, tie a little around me. Oh, I'm growing up. How many times you're hiding in the basement, hanging from the bathroom floor? Looking in your pack, you look into the ceiling, still you gotta ask for more. Well, I found a number, called into the doctor, giving her the pills for free. And she's in the bottle, shaking from the handle, tie a little around me. Let's go. Tie one right around me. Tie up real good. We're getting real right here. Let's get you all tied up now. That's right. Come on. Stand up straight. Sit up straight.
What's up? This is Seattle's Anthony Danza, and you listening to Bad Waves on Q4 Radio. We got plays to make.
Now you know this real sauce. Don't mess around and get lost. When I ain't had no money, man, I still had sauce. When I ain't had no money, man, I still had sauce. Hey, I been had sauce and I ain't talking about brutality. They think they better than the flood? Man, you must be out your bag. Sauce kicking like karate, I'm a chef with the pack. I be stepping with a knot, yeah, they know I do a lot. Gotta pay for the season, it's a 5-star plate. I be posted in the point, right next to the chase. Big dog, big sauce, big bank, big drip. They be saying, boy, yo, since a youngin' I was taught to never turn my collar down, never turn a dollar down. Oh, that's what you hollering at? International, they know my game oozing. You ain't got that sauce, little daddy, who you fooling? Pete, what you doing? Oozing, oozing. Now you know this real sauce. Oozing, 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 oozing. Don't mess around and get lost. Oozing, 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 oozing. When I ain't had no money, man, I still had
It's money on my mind, slap on my tape, respect on my name, but ain't no room on my plate. Listen, I barely made room for the steak. Life is a buffet, I was consumed with the cake. I'm out here with the fish, I got a line on the dory. Topanga if you need, I got a line on the Corey. Whipping up that rice in the cacciatore. I'm known for making big plays, word to Robert Ory. I was dip running through that like Eric Benet. I came with the sauce like the strips down at Chick-fil-A. I felt like Ike down in Santa Fe. Made it back home and smacked them up like anime. After the math, I broke them down and tell my brodies, hey, I can't be waiting on y'all. Word to Dr. Dre. Keep the heads ringing, but on delay. Respectfully broken. Please get out the way.
Oakland, California, born and raised in it. Fly little with the hand-me-down fit. Watching all the ballers put that candy on the whip. Gave me all the game to knock the panties off a that sauce that got your sis tossed. Any hating, you can tell them get lost. Eddie P a boss, and these know that. Fresh pair of J's with the 23 throwback. Where your home? When I started hustling, a diploma, I can get a couple thousand on this corner. If she bad, then I'm on her. You got sauce when you got money. I was dripping in that when it was ugly. Even Hammer couldn't touch me.
Ooze it, ooze it. Hey, you know this real sauce. Ooze it, ooze it, ooze it, ooze it, ooze it. Don't mess around and get lost. Ooze it, ooze it, ooze it, ooze it. When I ain't had no money, man, I still had sauce. When I ain't had no money, man, I still had sauce.
Can't you see what it do to me? Oh, baby.
Ooze it, ooze it, ooze it, ooze it, ooze it, ooze it. Hey, you know this real sauce.
I can't wait for the day so we can trip forever.
Ooze it, ooze it, ooze it, ooze it. When I ain't had no money, man, I still had sauce.
Beloved gang, baby.
Timeline's changing. This is highly suspect. Your lack of emotion and your general debt. Your sudden flight home. Your stuttering and stammering. Still ringing in my head, you said. I am newly broken and I don't care. I am newly broken and I don't care. Write me off regardless. Write me off regardless. The blatant fingerprints and the missing treasure off the boat. Timelines are changing. This is highly suspect. Your lack of emotion and your general debt. And your sudden flight home. Still stuttering and stammering. It's ringing in my head, you said. I am newly broken and I don't care. I am newly broken and I don't care. Write me off regardless. Write me off regardless. Write me off regardless. Write me off. Write me off. I am newly broke and I don't care. I am newly broke and I don't care. I am newly broke and I don't care. I am newly broke and I don't care.
Don't be scared. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Ways on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang. Bust it down, right around, now it's gone.
Got a brand new automatic and it's on. Stick on me. Keep a stick on me. Keep a blick on me. Keep a stick on me. I just got a new pack this morning. Bust it down right around, now it's gone. I just got a new paddock this morning. Got a brand new automatic and it's on me. I just got a new pack this morning. Bust it down right around, now it's gone. I just got a new paddock this morning. Got a brand new automatic and it's on. We all we know. And we all we know. And we all we know. Be ready to kill the moment you see him sending a halo. You're causing a steal, get caught with the stealing, you know what to say, oh. You hope and you pray for, you know what you get when you hope and you pray for. My homies don't lay low, we come when you stay, we gon' let the cave blow. Say so, they know. Say so, they know. I just got a new pack this morning. Bust it down right around, now it's gone. I just got a new paddock this morning. Got a brand new automatic and it's on. We all we know. And we all we know. And we all we know. I just got a new pack this morning. Bust it down right around, now it's gone. I just got a new paddock this morning. Got a brand new automatic and it's on. I just got a new pack this morning. Bust it down right around, now it's gone. I just got a new paddock this morning. Got a brand new automatic and it's on. We all we know. We all we know. We all we know.
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Pop. We dropping bodies. It's a stick up your punk ass. And before we stick your punk ass up, we got to tell you what you just heard. Shout out to everybody who's actually appreciating this music.
Yeah.
I mean, we really put our foot in this playlist this week. You've heard me say this. I'm like, how can we top what we did last week? Like, how can we top the music? And then people just keep coming out with like dope ass stuff.
Yeah.
And then there's stuff that we already have in the vault that's woo.
Oh.
That's blip and fly anyway. Ramon, what did we hear?
All right, we started that nice little block off with the Bobby Lee's My Likes to Drink.
That's right. Bobby Lee's, who will be at Riot Fest.
Riot Fest, September, was it 17th and 18th or something like that?
I don't know. Either way, we're trying to get them young ass tickets.
Yeah, we're trying to get in there.
Yeah, we're trying to get in there like swimwear.
They'll be there on Friday.
I mean, and man, what a hell of a show, man. Like those guys, the Bobby Lee's.
Yeah.
Oh my God, their live shows is insane. It's insane.
The guy plays in his underwear, right? The drummer?
Yeah. Can't think of his name right now. But yes, he plays in his underwear. And we were at a Bobby Lee show that they they were nice enough to give us tickets to. And I was singing all the songs. And the lead singer looked at me like, who is this big black guy? Because I knew all the words.
Right.
All right, keep going.
All right. Then we followed up with Sauce University. Young Lot, Anthony Danza, Eddie Penthouse.
Oozing. Yeah, you know, that's real sauce.
Is that German? Oozing.
Oh my God, don't make it on again. Wow. Oh my God, that song is so good.
Yeah, he said before I had money,
right,
I still had sauce.
Even Ramon, that's one of our theme songs. Cause you remember back before now.
Hell yeah.
we was hurting.
Right.
Hurting for certain.
And we had sauce, baby.
We was sauced up. Keep going, big dog.
All right. There was Ledges, AWK, AWK. What did he say? No, wait, we missed a song.
Oh, right. There was a Woosley Band.
Woosley Band.
Woosley Band with Newly Broken.
Newly Broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not on the list, but you can get it, right?
Yes.
Look up the Woosley Band. You'll get it. And then we finished off with Ledges, AWK. What did he say?
Run around, bust it down, our zone. Got a brand new automatic and it's on. We talked about this song before about how like wonderful that song is.
Yeah.
Like as a street type of person when you're out here busting moves.
Yeah.
You know, where you know, and not saying that I'm doing anything or have done anything, but let's just say in a different universe.
Right.
I received some work. And then I was able to get done giving out the work and and selling and whatever.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, someone shows up and they've got a brand new gun for me. Oh my goodness. I've made all the money and now I have all of the protection.
Yeah.
Got a brand new automatic and it's on. What a love.
Shout out to Ledges. He was here, like 6 months ago?
Yeah. Man,
Yeah,
big shout out. Man, yeah, big shout out to Legends always. Cause that's that.
My man.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
That was a fun show, too. When he
It was,
there.
man. I've been friends with him as long as I've been friends with you, actually.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, I think I met him like 2 years before I met you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and him and I were buddies.
Nice.
All right, well now that that's over, it is time for Ayo What Man. Now that is our segment. No,
No,
it's
no,
not.
yeah.
Jesus
Hockerman Hookup.
Christ.
Hockerman
It's
Hookup.
time for the Hockerman. Hey, Leia, don't come in the room. Like you've been a part of this broadcast. This is recorded. It is time for the Hockerman Hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs.
I put people on, understand? Streets was happy. Everybody could eat.
Now these shout outs and salutes aren't just for, God, I can't remember not one of my stories, to be honest with you. What is that?
The Israel.
Okay, there we go. It's not, these shout outs and salutes aren't just for ignoramuses who do not realize that there's a world outside of gang culture. Who are they for? Everyone! Grow up, guys.
Now, these shout outs and salutes ain't for those pet owners who like throwing frisbees so their dog won't return.
Who?
These shout outs and salutes are not just for the women who has big orifices.
Who? Word to Gary Oldman. Honorable mention to Wood Harris. Now, Leia, I know you were out of the room. Are you going to do this? Or?
Yep.
All right. Well, today's shout out and salute and or hookup comes from our very own comedic orifice, Leia the Savage Smith.
Hear ye. Lowe's is hiring.
Ooh, actually, speaking of Lowe's, not to cut you off, I had an audition for Lowe's.
You completely cut her off.
I did.
What do you mean?
I
Not
said-
to cut you off.
Not to cut you off. Not to cut you off purposely.
All right, go ahead. Tell us.
But I can't do it.
Tell
because
us. No. Go ahead.
We're gonna be out of town.
Yeah, I know. We're off next week for those of us who actually have to watch this crap. All right, or listen. Thank you.
Yeah.
So,
Lowe's is hiring for a lobby concierge. It pays $20 to $28 per hour and no degree mentioned required. So you just must be professional, highly energetic, and knows the city very well and warm to the guest.
Oh.
You'll be telling the guests where to go, what to do, and how to get there.
So where do you just stand you stand in the door?
I mean, it's right by the door. Like, if they have guests, like, oh, the concierge is here. Oh, yeah. So sometimes they'll tell you, like, oh, I want to take my wife to Navy Pier, or they want to ride a boat.
No. It says, Lowe's. I thought you meant Lowe's, the hardware store.
that's what I thought too.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Wait, what?
Lowe's, the
That's
hotel.
why I was like, I'll audition.
yeah.
Oh, okay. That's why I was like, I have an audition for Lowe's. I thought you were talking about the hotel, not the hotel.
Well, I also was like, wow, the hardware store.
Right.
28.
That's what I'm saying. Like $28 for hanging out in the door.
UPS pays 6 figures for a driver.
Yeah, that's a driver. But somebody who's like, where's the wood department over there?
Right.
I'll take my $28.
I'll take my wife to the wood department.
He said, I'll take my Yeah, no. So wait, what? Oh, Lowe's the movie theater?
Lowe's Hotel, they're the same company.
Oh, okay, a hotel.
Yeah, hotel, the one downtown.
$28.
Okay.
I mean, there's.
I mean, that's yeah.
It's really good, and then there's benefits as well. Like you get discounted rates for
You get to eat in the
hotels.
restaurants for free, right?
Oh my God, I know the chef at the place, and shoo, invited me to eat. Sorry, Ramon.
That's all right.
You had no. He was doing MMA, but I was like, I'm
No,
there.
she went to a luncheon and then invite me.
She actually went? I
Yeah.
thought it was just like some random invitation.
No.
Wait, you actually went?
I mean, yeah, he had said he had MMA, so I said okay.
Man, you know.
MMA is very important, and I understand it. But there's also like if you guys want
There's
jobs.
so much I want to say, but I'm not gonna do you like this because we in front of these cameras and on air. Again, 1,200 people listen to this nonsense, and at least 50 watch a week. So I'm not gonna do you.
Yeah.
But if we weren't on camera, I would souffle you right now for these actions. Oh my God, you are a great dude. You are really cool, aren't you?
Why?
Because it doesn't
He
bother
was
him.
invited. I told them already. And
No, I
he's
was
like,
not
Yeah,
invited.
you did. I told
was
you.
not invited.
You gave me a ride.
Yeah.
You see why he's cool? Like, he actually drove
That's
you.
why I married him.
I drove him there.
Oh my
Look at that.
But also besides this,
yes.
a friend of mine that works for the city of Chicago, there's a lot of jobs they're hiring, and
I was about to say where he
pension
invites
job.
you. Where he invites you.
Right.
Where he?
Yeah, your friend that invited you.
It was actually his girlfriend invited
Oh
me.
my God!
I went with a bunch of girls. It was a girl thing.
No, there was guys there.
No, I mean there's guys there, but I was with girls.
Just go. Just keep talking. Just do the thing.
All right. So if you are interested in making $20 to $28 an hour, please go to apply directly at the lobby concierge at loweshotel.com. So.
To Lowe's business and any concierge or anyone that works to them or works with them, we say
Salute, 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 salute.
Respect.
Well, that'll do it for the Hakamana, where we salute essential workers, giving us our essential needs.
I put people on, understand? Streets is happy. Everybody can eat.
Now, these shout outs and salutes aren't just for the nice men who will let their wife go on a dinner date with a chef. Who are they for?
There were a lot of people there.
You act like dates don't work that way.
These shout salutes
What?
don't go for.
The chef has a girlfriend and she was there too.
All right.
Look at how you're defending yourself.
Yeah.
You sound guilty. Like,
it's not
and we
sound
know
guilty.
how much you like to eat. Like it's
Hell
totally,
yeah, I like to eat.
It's totally a thing. Don't act like it's not.
I know. I'm not denying that I can eat, but it's like my husband understands that I have my own space and I like to hang out with my girlfriends.
Hey,
and if I
anybody
go
in
to a
the-
fancy place, so let it be.
Anybody in the chat, listen to her pedal. Listen to
Right.
her pedal. Ramon, go ahead.
All right, these shout outs and salutes ain't just for those husbands who get left behind.
Oh my God. Come on, Leia.
They made it sound that Lloyd said he drove you to meet another dude who cooked for you. Wow.
Ah.
And all the guests too. All the guests.
Lloyd.
Don't hate because I hang out with hot women. And I have to say all the women there were hot. Because
All right.
my friend is hot.
Come on, you have
Let's do
to
the-
say
do
the
the-
last
do the last
thing. You
thing.
have to-
Well,
you have to-
These shout out salutes are not just for the haters who can't stand a woman having a good time with her girlfriends because she got the hookup because the boyfriend is a chef.
Oh. Word to Gary Oldman, honorable mention.
Alice Story. You see this? There you go.
Why are you putting up business in the street?
Right.
Like,
I want them to see it.
don't
my
pull
friends.
her into your chicanery.
There's probably like, where's Ramon?
Oh, my
Actually,
God.
they did it.
Oh, when we come back, we're going to go into the ins and outs relationship advice where we crack open the novel of one of our love lives and realize that, like, you can do all of the backpedaling you want when some man invites you out
It was his, not the man. It was his girlfriend. You making it sound like I cheated or something. It is so sad when people don't get invited. They get butthurt.
Are you talking about me?
No, not you.
Now you're dragging him into it.
No.
This is what you've done. Oh my God, we're gonna go to the ins and outs. Relationship advice, where no matter how much you backpedal, regardless of when you take those headphones off, you know you done did something wrong.
I did not do anything wrong.
Oh my God! But before all of that, we're gonna go into some of this music. Ramon, please tell us the internet.
If you want to find us on Facebook, we're in the Bad Ways Remix. If you want to find us on Instagram, we're in the Bad Ways Comedy. You can watch us live right now on YouTube under Bad Ways Radio, or you can dial chat in with us 312-985-7834. Once again, 312-985-7834.
Who talks some shiz, Nathaniel, with the bastards? You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio, that's Q4.org. Once again, we are going to get the Blickio!
Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo,
The Legion.
we pour a shot and say yo, yo, yo. Watch the gyal them a go, go, go. Wine and dip and go low, low, low. Up and down like a yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Up and down like a yo, yo. Party turn over. Valley turn up, enough Benz and Beam and Rover. Man, phone a ring, some bad little thing want come over. Them a bubble like soda. We going all night long. All night long. 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 I step out time. You drip cool, but check out mine. Y'all a follow from we step outside. After party till I check out time. Yo, yo, yo. Watch the gyal them a go, go, go. Wine and dip and go low, low, low. Up and down like a yo, yo. Party turn over. Man, phone a ring, some bad little thing want come over. Them a bubble like soda. We going all night long. All night long. 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 We pull a shot and say yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Watch the gyal them a go, go, go. Yo, yo, party turn over. Valley turn up, enough Benz and Beam and Rover. Man, phone a ring, some bad little thing want come over. Them a bubble like soda. We going all night long. All night long. 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 We lead it from dusk till dawn. Party going all night long, yeah. I'm already in my zone. Baby, we going all night long, yeah. Lead it from dusk till dawn. Party going all night long, yeah.
Don't be scared. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Ways on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang.
Yeah. Look. was a party on a Friday. I walked in with my crew. Hardly flashy, I'm rocking minimal jewels. Fresh from my shoes to my cut, keeping a low profile. Usually because I'm kinda introverted and shy. Well, until I'm drunk, time passes, I'm kinda buzzed. My glass is full of crown. Right all off of me, Patron like my liquor and women brown. I'm sorry, shorty, I passed on this one. That ain't my style, that somebody else caught my eye. I was pondering for a while. Should I approach her and then what would I ask her? What would I tell her? Do you got a man, don't see him around? You should know better than to leave a pretty girl by herself and lost in the function. Enough for the work, I'm bugging, at least it's something. So I started walking, DJ was playing Marvin. I'm coming up, she started dancing, staring me down. Next thing our bodies touch, I hold her close. The chemistry natural, like we love us. And commotions breaking out, sound like an instant shot the club up, damn. She asked when I'ma see you again. I tell her if you tryna find me, blow a kiss in the wind. And holla at me when you leaving your friends, so we can make this thing a party. You can bring them all in. Cause ain't that I got homies they can kick it with them, and we can sneak out to a room. I'm tryna do a little dance. Say my number and call me when you alone. We ain't gotta tell the world what we doing, baby. We grown. So I got a number and she got mine. Text me, I'm hoping for a date. I text her Sunday at 9. I know a place is really fancy, wear a dress and even get you some fresh curls. She said don't expect no easy after, cause I'm a church girl. That's cool, I could respect your decision. Baby, you must be an angel and your halo is missing. You tryna take me to heaven? Am I dying? Is your daddy your reverend? Cause things I'm trying to do to you, I might just need a confession. She said you're handsome and you funny, I like that. You say this to other girls, baby girl, I ain't like that. Trust me, I really mean it, I'm not really the player type. You too beautiful for games, girl, I can't even play it type. She probably thinking, yeah, he full of shit and he lying. And all I'm thinking is after Sunday night should be mine. I might be taking this a little bit too fast, but see, I'm just trying to show you that I'm serious, I ain't wasting your time, cause you're fine. She asked when I'ma see you again. I tell her if you tryna find me, blow a kiss in the wind. And holla at me when you leaving your friends, so we can make this thing a party. You can bring them all in. Cause ain't that I got homies they can kick it with them, and we can sneak off to a room. I'm tryna do a little dance. Say my number and call me when you alone. We ain't gotta tell the world what we doing, baby. We grown. It's 8:39 on a Sunday, so I hop in the whip. I wanna make a good impression, quickly cleaning my ish. I pull up to a spot, I knock on the door when I'm kinda nervous. Seen her open up and I could've fainted. She looking perfect, so I walk her down, open the door up just like a gentleman. Tell her you look beautiful, smelling sweeter than cinnamon and brown sugar. And plus your eyes shine like a star. You are heading to the date while I'm driving. I'm turning summer smooth on. A little Luther will suit you. I lift the roof up, let the stars and moon and the city skyline just set the mood. Pull up to the restaurant, got a reservation for two. Tell her get whatever you want. I never cheap out on food. Things are going great. We whining and dining, making a smile. She tell me she ain't felt this good or had so much fun in a while. Kicked it for like 2 hours. I take her back to a place. She grabbed my hand, said come inside, put that stuff y'all in my face. And after that, she asked when I'ma see you again. I tell her if you tryna find me, blow a kiss in the wind. And holla at me when you leaving your friends, so we can make this thing a party. You can bring them all in. Cause ain't that I got homies they can kick it with them, and we can sneak off to a room. I'm tryna do a little dance. Say my number and call me when you alone. We ain't gotta tell the world what we doing, baby. We grown, yeah.
Hey, yo, real quick, before we even go into this, Brad Kemp was nice enough to send a drop in. Big shout out to Brad Kemp. He represents that squad. I don't know if you ever heard about it, but Beloved Gang, Iggy Mao, Ricky Bomb. I don't got my headphones on. Hopefully I can hear how this sounds. But Brad Kemp put a drop in. I completely forgot to put it into our rotation today. So let's see if we can hear this on the microphone.
Hey, this is Chicago producer Brad Kemp, but that's to you. And you're listening to Bad Waves on Q4Radio.org.
Brad Kemp to you.
All right, check this one out. This is some hotness.
Love is the only best thing in the world. Love is the only best thing in the world.
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
La música de Harry Fraud.
If you ain't up on things, Itchy mobbing in the slang and beloved's the gang. And before we move any further, we got to tell you what you just heard. We kicked that little last piece, and that's that's like the love piece. That's where most of the songs are related to romance and whatnot, because we're going into our romance section. That was Yo-Yo All Night is what we kicked that off with by Prior Dan. Ramon?
Followed by Hype, Talk to Me Nice.
Well, that's the album. The song is called Hey Ma. Did I put Talk to
No,
Me
you
Nice?
didn't. Yeah, you put Talk to Me Nice.
Well, I'm trash.
Trash.
Trash. And then we closed out. Now, check this out, though.
Yeah.
I got something for you. That song you just heard, that's not dropping till like September something.
Oh, wow.
September 8th.
It's not even out yet.
No. Brad Kemp decided to pull a Frank Joshua.
Oh, nice.
And hit us off with some new wave.
Nice.
Now you know Brad Kemp, one of the first to plant their flag and represent for the. Okay, wait.
Tread wisely. Tread wisely.
Brad Kemp was one of the first people in the clique to represent for that. And that was that was Drip by Brad Kemp that is not out yet. You can't get that yet.
Featuring Lester J.
Lester J was the one singing on that.
Love is the only best thing in the world.
Well, it seems like not even Brad Kemp is safe from La Butcher. Sing, 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 sing. Song hasn't even been released yet, and we are dicing it out.
We're getting it ready and tender for September.
Oh my God. Let's go, Ramon. You've been on fire, man. You need to really watch these shows back and see how funny you've been, because you've been killing it. So, and that is what you just heard. So now it is time for the ins and outs relationship advice, where we crack open the novel of one of our love lives and we show that no one is safe from La Butcher. Sing, 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 sing. Now, that is where we take questions from the Turtle Club, who sends questions directly to Ramon, and we take them from the chat. So if you're watching, you can ask a romance question, and we can figure out your love life. We can hook it up. We can break it down.
Yes.
So, Ramon, first question we have.
From the Turtle Club, they say, how do men feel emasculated in this day and time? How do men feel emasculated?
Is that from Female Sean?
No, this is from...
Is this from a man?
No, it's from a girl.
From a woman.
I was about to say this.
But it ain't Female Sean. That's Nancy.
I was about to say, like, this is not a question a man would ask.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how do you feel emasculated?
I don't feel emasculated, but I can see how men feel emasculated in this time and day when the status quo has been challenged by society. And by society, I mean, hey, women. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you're not. Why are you looking at him like that?
You know, because like nowadays, well, and I applaud some of it, and some of it I don't applaud completely. But I think you know, some things had to change. You know, like I think back in the day, you know, women didn't have rights. You know, but now they do, and I think that now that they have rights, they shouldn't try to take the rights away from the men, you know, like try to take them back to where they were. Like we should all, if you want to be partners 50-50, or if you want to treat it equal, then you should treat everyone else equal, right? Instead of like trying to like say men are this and men are dogs.
So we haven't even gotten 5 minutes into this before you decide to try to get us canceled.
I'm not trying to get us canceled, but I'm saying like they.
I see what you're saying, but go ahead.
You know,
what are they doing?
And I'm not accusing women. I'm just saying that with the movement that's going on, you know, it's okay to have your rights. It's okay to have what you want, but don't treat the other people, the other half. Not everybody wanted what you had before, wanted you to have what you had before. Not every man was agreeing with women not having rights. Not every man was agreeing with putting women down or maybe not paying women the same amount as a man would in the business, industry or whatever it is. So, you don't have to tear us down, So I think when you do that, then men, feel like, wait a minute, why are you attacking me? You're taking away my masculinity. You're taking away my, I guess, supposedly, what do you call it? What is it, man? Like women nurture and men provide.
They're the hunters and gatherer.
No.
So Sean said that this is not a relationship question, and he said none of us are opposed to it unless it's him asking something like this. And he's right. It low key is not, but you can also apply this to relationships.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, so let me help you out before you ruin us.
No. Yeah, right.
Men can feel emasculated by being treated as if they're not the man.
Right.
A lot of times, or at least like you were saying recently, men are now demoted.
Right.
You are now toxic if you want to do
something that you used to do.
That manly stuff.
Yeah.
Like if you want to be Johnny Man, you are now demasculated.
Right.
You are now emasculated for said behavior.
Right.
And so when I heard this question, the first thing I thought of is when I got punched in the face not too long ago by a young lady. She punched me in the face. And I explained to her that, if I hit you back, you can call the cops right now.
You can go to jail.
And I will go to jail. They won't care that you punched me first.
Right.
That right there is a level of emasculation. So now you, not only can you not defend yourself,
right,
but if you defend yourself against a woman, you are wrong.
Yeah. I mean, it was seen too. Like it was. I could say it was seen too with the Me Too movement. Like, I'm not saying that some of the stories aren't right, but no, when some of the guys
I'm trying so hard.
No, but when let's say like you said, a woman punched you in the face and the police come, they'll put you in jail, right? So when the woman says, "Oh, he did that," they immediately jumped on the man and destroyed his life, and without questioning whose fault it could have been, right? And then it turns out that it wasn't the man's fault, but nobody apologized.
Hey.
And so men are feeling like, well, I can't even like be myself because now if I do something that you don't agree with, my life could be done like that. So that's I feel that's
how they didn't apologize.
Nobody
usually they separate.
Nobody apologizes.
Separate
I don't hear
the
like
men
when
and
things
women.
happen on the news, they take people that this guy did that, and then you find out he didn't do it. Nobody comes on the news and says,
No.
"Oh, you know what? We would like to apologize for calling this guy whatever it is and saying this." They just don't even touch it.
As recently as Jonathan Majors
got
Mario
Mario Batali. Nobody says nothing.
Jonathan Majors got completely cleared of that because they also had video evidence of her being on something else.
Right.
And nobody came out and was like, "Hey, man, we're sorry, Jonathan."
Right.
No.
Nobody said. Now
nobody
maybe
did Johnny Depp either.
Right. Nobody came out of the news and said, "You know what? We apologize for what happened. Maybe we jumped to conclusions or whatever it is, and we saw that you proved that it wasn't your fault." No.
At best, they tried to give Johnny Pirates of the Caribbean back, to which he refused to do it.
I wouldn't take it either. Like,
He
screw
refused to
you.
do it. And if we look at that case, which is kind of wild, if we look at that case never would have happened. It never would have came out if Amber Heard didn't do her expose.
Right.
So she already drug him. He's already ruined. And then she went into a magazine and was like, "Hey, yo, by the way, he really ain't nothing."
Right.
And then finally he was like, "All right, enough."
Yeah.
And then all of this stuff came out that she did.
My dog stepped on a bee.
And she and she still gets to keep her acting role.
Yeah.
Nothing
changes for her.
She's supposed to pay him back or whatever, and I don't know the particulars of it.
Insurance company actually ended up paying.
But and it takes away from people who actually go through something that I could say like, "Hey, you know what? I feel that person went through something and they need to be held accountable for it." But people who have nothing to do with, and then sometimes, and then, like you said, emasculating, like maybe I want to open a door for you, or maybe I want to do this for you, and you're like,
Oh
no,
my
I don't
God.
need you. I
Oh
don't need
my
you to do this for
God.
me.
I've actually had that happen to
You
me
know,
one time.
or when like I heard somebody say the dad was going to give the bride away. He's like, give me away. What is he, my slave owner or something like? I'm like, dude, like, calm down. Like, it's not even.
It really like that in particular is like really a sign of respect to her.
Yeah.
As a person and him caring about her so much.
Yeah, I raised you. You came out of my. Never mind. I'll put you back in there.
Leia, do you have anything to add to this?
No.
Of course not.
I already said what I had to say.
And what was that?
That the insurance company paid for it.
Oh, okay. All right.
She didn't.
No, you're talking about a man being emasculated.
A man being emasculated, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. A woman or the partner shouldn't do that. I think it's called abuse. When you emasculate someone, that's like a form of abuse because it starts slow and then boom. It's like an emotional abuse.
Yeah,
you know,
true.
it
That
starts
is true.
with doing little by little.
That's true.
And I don't think that's cool.
Oh, it's true.
Period.
What is Sean saying? Sean said, watch yourself, Ramon. That's what got him. Because there's no penalty or punishment for a woman lying on a man. No, there isn't.
No, there isn't.
There literally isn't.
Not unless you're Johnny Depp and you have money to be able to fight it in court. But if you're like some regular dude, you're screwed.
Unless you got millions of dollars, there's nothing.
And you got to spend all that money just to prove that you were right or you know.
Oh my God. That's what's considered being the bigger man. All right, keep going.
All right. Well, Sean Chantel says when dating.
Oh, is that the only other? That's
yeah,
the only thing
I asked him for another one. Yeah.
All right, let's see what Sean
got. Plus, we run out of time. Sean Chantel says, when dating, do women think being boss? What's this? Wait. When dating, do women think being boss babes or considering themselves queens make them more attractive to the opposite sex in long-term situations?
Leia? Not paying attention?
Depends.
Not paying attention?
No,
Depends.
it depends on what the person wants. Some people want a bossy person or whatever, queen, and then some men like to actually take care of a woman like from head to toe and like you know, stay home and do things with the kids and whatnot. And some men want equal opportunity. So it depends on the relationship.
No, it says when dating, do women think boss babes or considering themselves queens make them more attractive to the opposite sex in a long-term situation?
I don't even know what a boss babe
Ramon,
is.
show her how it's done. Answer this question.
All right. So I think that a woman, does she think that being a boss babe or considering herself queen make herself more attractive? I think she does and she doesn't. I think she does because she's bringing something to the table.
Okay.
Right? Like
Okay.
she's not just like saying, oh, if you want to date me, you're going to have such and such amount or this and such this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm basically saying like, look, I got my stuff together and I'm ready for you. So I'm your queen. I'm looking for my king to have what he's supposed to have.
Mhm.
So I'm not going to settle for anybody, so I think in a long term,
Okay.
you'll be taken more seriously by having those things in your life than if it's somebody who's like, I ain't got nothing going on.
Okay.
So I think it does. I think it's
So you think that they consider that attractive?
yeah.
Now, no? Oh, you got another? Go ahead.
Well, I said like they consider it attractive.
Go ahead.
And some of them, and I'm not saying all of them, might consider it saying, hey, look, I don't need you. I got my own stuff, But I think, and we are human beings and we need each other. So
See, and that's like the most important part.
Yeah.
That a lot of people don't even understand. Like whether it's the boss babe or the alpha dude.
Right.
Like a lot of times where you see people being like, oh, I don't need this one.
Right,
I don't
right.
need that. We actually low key need each
yeah.
other.
I mean, we were created that way to have relationships, with each other. So
I mean, scientifically.
yeah. So the fact that you would sit there and be like, oh, I don't need this, I don't need that, or
You'd
I
be
got
lonely.
my own thing. They're basically lonely, and you're compensating that loneliness with all these other things in your life, like people who work all the time and they're like, oh, I ain't got time for relationships. Well, what are you working for? Like you can just die tomorrow. Like what does all that add up to? Nothing. So
Well,
what?
some women, once they go through a relationship trauma, they are okay with, okay, I've experienced that, but now I just want to take care of my children and myself.
Yeah.
Because like women can go without sex, but men, I don't know if men can actually do that, but women, we can be celibate because we have some emotional attachment to it.
I see what you're saying, but I don't know how that relates to what we're talking about.
All right. Well, what do you think?
Well, me personally, I definitely think that there's a lot of women that think that being a boss babe makes them attractive because they're thinking about what attract them to men. And so the assumption is, oh, this is what I like about men. This is clearly what men would like about me. This is, I'm attracted to that. So, of course, these men will be attracted to that. But, like, at the end of the day, a lot of women don't realize that we don't care.
Yeah.
We do not care. Dude, I worked at a prestigious law firm making a decent amount of money, and I ended up dating the cashier at Wendy's. We do not care. It does not matter what you have.
I think as long as you're attracted to that person, like that's
like if you really break down how simple men are, like we just like you as a person.
Yeah.
We don't need you to have money. We don't need you. Hell, we talked about this last week. We don't even need you to have aspirations.
Well,
as long as we like you as a stop playing. As long as you like that person as a human being.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. I dated a woman from that worked at Baskin Robbins. But I worked at Dumb. Oh my God. All right, let's go to the next question. Let's see if we can get Chantel's questions in. When dating, is there a more shamed or profited? Wait. When dating, is there a more?
I could tell you grew up in a place where they didn't speak English.
No, I'm just trying to formulate it.
No, just teasing.
Because sometimes we write questions and we think them in our head.
No, I'm teasing. Go ahead.
But when we write it, it doesn't come out. When dating, is there a more shamed or profited from sexuality other than male heterosexuality?
Wow, that sounds really complicated.
Yeah.
Wait, where is this question at?
See? Who's the reader now?
I know, right? Who's not the reader? Every time. Oh my God.
Okay, every time.
No, that's not what he was saying. Let's see. When dating, is there more shame and profited from sexuality other than male heterosexuality? Huh. Sounds kind of difficult.
When dating, is there
I think I can figure
more shame?
No. I think I can see what he's saying. You guys don't get it?
No.
Wait, what do you
explain?
So he's saying, are men shamed for wanting to have sex with women more than women being shamed for them wanting to have sex with men? Like, are we shamed for having sexual desire?
Oh, okay.
That's what I think he's trying to say. And the answer is absolutely. What are you talking about?
For men?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please, how dare you like coochie? What's wrong with you?
You pervert.
You pervert. Why would you be attracted to a woman? Get out of here.
Right.
What's wrong with you? What's your problem? No, the answer is yes.
This mini skirt with my butt hanging out ain't for you. I dare you look at me with a sexual attraction.
Straight up. Like you, and I had a conversation, I'm not going to put her name in the streets, but I had a conversation with one of my homegirls about this where it was like, because you are a man and you like coochie, something's wrong with you. Actually, I've had this conversation with more than just that one person.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it,
they're mad because you like women. Well, not that you're attracted to women, but because you say, "Oh yeah, I like to have sex with women."
Yes, something's wrong with you for wanting to be into. Lloyd said reading is fundamental. No, something's wrong with you for being a heterosexual male. Like in today's society, yes, something's wrong with you. There's a problem. What do you think, Leigh? I see you cooking.
No, I don't think it's a problem. I think the problem is if a man was degrading a woman and trying to, like for instance, I'm at a comedy club, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not with him, and this guy, where's your husband? Where's your? I was like, he's at home. Mm-hmm. Like, why can't I be out and doing what I want to do, like pursue my path? Oh, he don't love you, and see, that's disrespectful, right?
That is disrespectful.
That's just actually not even sexualizing,
it's
right?
Lame.
But there's stuff that's even more hypersexual that men will some men will do. Not all men, because there are respectful men out there. And I think that's where the issue is. There's nothing wrong with a man wanting to have sex.
Yeah.
Why
Okay.
not?
Yeah.
A woman wants to have sex too.
So Sean Chantel came up with a follow-up. He says, shamed and is profited from more, which makes no sense. While shaming us, they're also selling it and making money from the same thing that they're shaming us for. So that's what I said. Why you like because so
He trying to get us canceled.
no. So here's the thing, and this is what I kind of learned over time and looking is that when women do certain things, and I'm not speaking for women, but I'm kind of guessing because like men we're attracted by visual and our mind runs. You see a girl in some tight leggings and you look at her ass, right? And you immediately start thinking about, it's got to be soft or whatever it is. You're thinking about all the little leg lamps. But no, you start thinking about those things. But did she put those leggings on for you to think that? No, probably not. She probably put them on because they're comfortable, because she wants to feel better about herself, for whatever reason it is. I'm pretty sure that she didn't put them on. And I'm not speaking for all women. Maybe some do. Maybe some want to attract, somebody to look at them, but I think they do it because and that's what I mean about them saying, how dare you look at me in my mini skirt, and then why are you wearing a mini skirt, why are you on the magazines half naked and stuff like that. But it's like, well, I'm doing it because for me it's show yourself, girl, be proud of yourself, empower yourself. But for men it's like, I'll take her, and
see and I feel like you're getting a little off of the point.
No, that's what he's saying. Like,
well,
why are we shaming? Why are you shaming me for being attracted to that when you're doing it and you're getting paid for it? Like how are you getting all these things, these accolades for it? But then when I say something about it, oh, you're a pervert and stuff. Well, what are you doing on there? But I know why some of them are doing it. Maybe it's because they want to feel better about themselves. I'm not saying that that's right. I'm just saying that that's the reason. Like I think as a man, sometimes we probably think, oh, they're doing it because sex sells.
Yeah.
But I don't think the women are doing it because sex sells. They're doing it, not all of them, but some of them do it because they want to feel better or more empowered about themselves.
Well, I think he's also saying, like, why is this celebrated? Like,
exactly,
why is this celebrated, and why are we wrong? Why are we shamed or demeaned for being into it?
Well, I think if it's celebrated, then you shouldn't be able to say anything about men actually being attracted to it.
Well, that's his question.
Yeah.
That's his question. So
why?
We've yet to answer it. Now,
why are they being shamed? Why are they being shamed?
We're getting close.
Okay.
And let me take a stab at this. Normally, I'm really good at this, but Sean, you actually got a good one today. I mean, you always have a good one, but let's see if I can do something here. It is celebrated for the women liberation, your sexuality.
Right.
Now it is shamed and demeaned because we are considered perverts for liking it.
Because we objectify.
Because we have now objectified what is now being celebrated.
Right.
So the problem lies in the fact that the thing that we want to raise up is now being persecuted for it being raised up. And so the issue is, can we have a connection of wanting to praise this and the reason for its desire without taking apart why it's desired?
Right.
And I think the problem lies in the fact, and this is going to come off bad, but the problem lies in the fact that regardless of what happens, we still want to put our foot on men's neck. We still want to make sure that men stay in check. And there's so many reasons of why we want to keep men in check. I mean, hell, I think we were talking about it, or maybe, no, Sean and I probably was talking about it. There's a gentleman who I was going to punch in the face. There's a guy running around, running his mouth, acting a certain way. Then finally, it was one of those days where I was like, all right, you know what? I'm about to knock your little ass out. Or we're going to see if you're as hard as you are. Because me personally, I never enter a fight thinking I'm going to win all the time. But there comes a point where it's like, okay,
Right.
This can only be handled by me punching you in your face. It's the only way. Whether we're talking about women wanting to keep men down or men wanting to keep men down, there's always a level of check that needs to be put on men. Open the door for a young lady. Pull the chair out for a young lady. We always want to raise our women. We always want to. That's always the status quo. And that is why we are at this place where men are trash for wanting what is being celebrated.
Well, it's kind of like you said, the way you said that, it's kind of like, you know, like somebody who's rich and then they taunt their money in the face of the poor people. But then when the poor people want what they have, they like, no, you stay in your place. Like you can't have, this is only for me.
Yeah.
You know, so
you're greedy. You want too much.
Yeah. Look at you.
I'm gonna why you want to be a robber?
Right. Why do you want to rob people? Why do you want to do this all? You know, but the reason they do it is because you didn't have that, and everybody was kind of equal, which it won't be, or you treated everybody equal, then you wouldn't have that. You know, so I know that kind of like got off subject, but it's kind of like similar. I think what you're saying.
It is kind of similar.
Yeah.
Leo, do you have anything?
I think the point of view might be not well, in the Philippines it's different because culturally it's different. So we always like to raise our men so that they're like, we're always like partners. Like it's not like men are this and men are that. So I think it might be cultural too, because some countries are different from the way America is.
Yeah, it makes sense. Because I think because in the Philippines, it's all about respect. Whether you're a man or a woman, if they're older, you need to respect and listen to the elders, and always respect not just the women elders, also the men. Like we have to bow to both people when we meet. Like my grandma have to bow and then do a blessing, and to my grandma and grandpa. And if you don't, people will talk about you and you get in trouble. And one of the things I could say, like say culturally, this is how the certain tribes or whatever in the Arab world put an end to it. Oh yeah, put on this burqa. You know what I'm saying? But it's there. I'm attracted to you, but so you won't make me sin. Here, put this on, you know, and cover yourself up. So that way you ain't got no excuse, and you ain't got to say, hey, look at this thirsty dude. But now they say, look at this thirsty dude looking at my eyes.
Oh my God!
I don't agree.
I want to close out.
Yes.
I want to close out, but he has something else.
What does he say?
No, we gotta
Every
go.
time she opened her mouth about that situation got worse and worse, and said no one. Oh, okay, so he's still talking about the thing we talked about a minute ago. I mean, he chimed in a while ago. So let me ask you.
Yeah.
So you think we should just put a sheet on all the women? Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm saying that other cultures, that's how they treat it. You know, so the fact that we live in a country, you know, where their culture allows that, then it should be, like you said, if you're celebrating it, then why not let those who are in view of it celebrate it also? Like why are you shaming those who want something you're celebrating? Why are you shaming those who would want to celebrate with you, and you're not allowing them?
And not to open up a whole nother can of worms, but it's like those dudes who like get OnlyFans who like watch and pay for that.
Right.
Like, so the women who are doing the OnlyFans, it's like, oh, go girl, you get it, you get that money, you're a queen. And then all the dudes who pay for it, oh, you're an incel, nasty piece.
Yeah. But you making money off of it.
But wait, there's also men with OnlyFans.
And so you're telling me,
But do they call women the same thing when they watch men do that?
Absolutely not, because
I think both. Shouldn't.
I don't think they call women that.
No.
They tell women, "Ooh, you go, girl." You know, when they go to okay, here's an example. When guys go to strip clubs, oh, why is he going to the strip club? You know, whatever. Look at this pervert. But then when the Chippendales came out, that was the most popular thing ever. You know, all the women, they toured around the world.
They did.
And nobody said, those women are perverts. Those women are sick. You know, those women are they should be ashamed of themselves. Nobody said that. They were like, "Whoa, celebrating too," and everybody went like, "Yeah." So
yeah, no, I mean it's definitely a double standard as far as. Oh wait, he said something. Every religion has its own way of trying to keep their women modest, but women have been fighting to expose themselves drastically. Well, that'll do it for the ins and outs, relationship and lives. Well, we crack open the novel of one of our love lives, and we realize that we will not let Sean Chantel cancel us. Hey, you a wild little N-word, boy. I don't know why you be posting this stuff publicly.
I should have read it before.
I should have definitely read that. All right, let's go into these final thoughts and outros. Ramon, Leia, what do you got?
Absolutely nothing. I mean, I'm heading out on vacation next week, so we'll be out of town, and then be back energized, ready to do it all over again. Have fun. Summer's almost over with, guys. Treat everybody equally. You know, there's a golden rule, and if you're not religious or you are religious. It says, love your brother as you love yourself. You know, I think if everybody stopped for a moment and thought about that and did it, like how much of a greater world we would be living in.
Respect.
That was good. Leia, you got something?
Nope, that's it. Listen to our old podcast.
Oh, yeah. Listen to our archives. We won't be in next week, but those who are watching, those who are listening, hey, this is a good chance for you guys that usually listen to the show. Go into our archives on YouTube and watch old shows. If you felt that you saw a show and you had a great time on that show that day, it's on the archives. Just go in there, look at it. You can actually see us and watch us do our silly stuff. And, you know, because we do it because we love you guys and we like doing this and, you know, support us.
Buy my book at phoenixtown.com, PHYNIXTOWN.com. Go to my website. If not, just look at the website. Look at all the stupid pictures. Shout out to the Fleeks group for keeping that thing going. Shout out to everybody that watched. It was nice to see.
Yeah.
I normally don't even look at the analytics, but it was nice to see that so many people tuned in to watch this week. That was really nice of you. Thank you. God bless your soul. If you're not one of the watchers, try it out. See what you think. But again, it's been explained to me numerous occasions of why either I would just listen to it or go back and watch it. So shout out to everybody who put me in my place and made me understand, hey, can't nobody watch your little ugly ass. But big shout out to y'all. My final thought of the day comes from another life experience, as always. Don't talk trash if you ain't ready to have it talked back to you. Far too often, people are just like running their damn mouth, and then when somebody says something back or does something back, they're like, who you fighting back? They have an issue with it. So if you are one that likes to run your mouth and talk trash, and you don't want it talking back to you or spoken back to you or reciprocated, don't do it. Keep it to yourself. Our final song from the day comes from our homegirl, Born Days.
Ooh.
Born Days, brand new Born Days. By the way, big shout out to Ledges. I didn't talk about this earlier. Ledges, we told Ledges that song was going to be a hit, a banger.
Yeah.
He put a lyric video up 3 days after it was up, 1K views.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
1,000. Man, shout out to Crystal Poppin'. They're at like 27K.
Nice.
After 5 days of that damn song being out.
Crystal Poppins is
the demonstration.
Yeah.
Shout out to Reverie. That's brand new Revelry we played today. One of her homegirls. Shout out to who else did we play? That's some brand new music. I mean, there are new people to the playlist, but there's like a new song on here. Shout out to Brad Kemp. Shout out to Ray Swoop. Shout out to everyone. Bus Crates, that just came out. Yeah. Shout out to everybody that actually let us play. Sauce University, Anthony Danza.
Yeah.
Brand new. This is like all new music.
Yeah, it's all new. That's pretty good.
Yeah, this is like a bunch of new ass songs. This playlist was bussin'
yeah.
this week. So, our
shout out to Sally Green.
Sally Green. That wasn't Sally Green. It was Bus Crates, and it was Laura Beneke, but the same producer.
Oh, okay.
Same producer.
But she had Sally Green. What was the other girl?
Barbecue.
The barbecue.
That's Terry Green.
Terry Green project.
Yeah, Lost Inside Your Love. Big
Yeah.
shout out to her.
In Germany.
Yeah, out in Germany. So our final song of the day comes from Born Days, from off her new project. But this is our new single, brand new. It's not coming out until I think tomorrow. Another Oh no, it is out. It is out. But her album doesn't come out till like this weekend. It's called My Little Dark.
Ah.
So, you have been listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. For the last time today, Born Days with My Little Dark will be the one to break your love.
I even posted there.
We're back. No, you didn't. No, you didn't say anything wrong.
No. So it's like, how do you even get it past? How do you break through that wall of getting your stuff out there for everybody to see? You know, how this cat got 1 million views? Like, what did they do for somebody to see? You know. All right, we're back.
A fucking cat, though.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, I set up here and I edited
right.
a thing, and I fucking worked hard on it. And this person just opened up their phone and filmed their camera.
Yeah, and how do I get that past?
And now they're viral.
Yeah, like how do I get that past past my friends? Like they can watch it. They'll be like, all right, whatever. But how do I get people from Russia or people from other countries to see what I created? You know.
And you got little Marmaduke who doesn't have anything to back it, you know, to have like behind like so you have all of this content ready to go.
Yeah.
And you only got 25 views, and then Marmaduke with no content ready to go. It's just like, oh my God, I just filmed my cat. Now I'm viral.
Yeah.
Isn't this crazy?
And now he's got 1 million.
And now they're one of the most popular people.
Right.
And now they have nothing to follow up, and then they just disappear.
Yeah, they disappear. And then you're like, dude, I got bars.
I got bars. I got bars. I got mad shit ready to go. So, man, the internet, man, is fucking, I don't know, it's crazy.
Yeah. But anyway, shout out to Lloyd Collins being in the chat. Frank Joshua was in the chat. Sean Chantel.
Was
as
Frank
usual.
in the chat?
Yeah, for a second.
What did he say? I didn't
Said
see
moves, guys. I guess he saw
it. Oh, man, big shout out to Frank Joshua always, man. Frank Joshua, so fucking talented. So much, like, such a genuine of an individual. I just want to make sure we weren't on the radio before. I just realized, okay, all right, we're not on the radio. But we're still on YouTube Live. Thank you, everybody. Man, all the new music. This is probably one of the best playlists we've had all summer.
Yeah, it was popping.
Oh, my God. We would not stop dancing. We couldn't stop dancing because it was so much good shit. Shout out to everybody that watched live today. Like, that was really nice. Normally, a bunch of people will watch the archive, but it was really nice to see so many people watch live today. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Just in time for us to not be back next week. So that's really cool.
But we will be back the week after.
We will be back the week after. I don't even know. Did I say that I went to Great America?
Yeah.
Okay. Great America was great. Shout out to Great America.
Said it rained and
it rained. We only got on 2 rides, but they were a lot of fun.
Yeah, we were talking about getting some adult beverages.
Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah. Shout out to Hansa Clipper. I hung out with Say at Hansa Clipper the other day.
That's who's that?
It's a bar. Go to Hansa Clipper, y'all. It's a great bar. So go hang out at Hansa Clipper. Man, it was a lot of fun today.
Yeah, it was.
It was. I mean, again, big shout out to Sean. Sean, that was a really good question.
Yeah.
Like we could have actually did a whole broadcast on that one, on that one question.
Yeah.
I know I say it every week. But thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for looking at this nonsense. Thank you to those of us or those of you who laugh at this nonsense when we do it. Or those of you who just low-key just click it just so the algorithm pops. I know there's some of you out there where you're just like, oh, let me just click this shit real quick just to show some love. So shout out to you. Shout out to you who come to here because I found out recently there's a buddy of mine that was like, oh, man, I be clicking that shit just to see what y'all playing. So then I could put it in my playlist. And then when I have my parties, I look cool. Oh, my God. I was like, dude, you wow. He was like, I straight up check in just so I can look cool by knowing all the independent, unsigned, or people who are on low labels, blah, 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 blah. Makes me look so fucking cool.
You're like, yeah, this guy knows his stuff, man. Where do you get all this music from?
Yeah. So shout out to people that do that.
Share the love too. You know, tell people where you get it from, where you heard it from, so they can come in and tune in also.
We were at a barbecue and Dewan was like, "Yo, Warren, play some music," and I was like, "Oh, my man's got it. He got some songs he want to play." He was like, "Nah, I want to hear from the radio show. I want to hear that stuff."
Nice.
Because when I tune in, it's always some new crazy stuff that y'all are in tuned with. Shout out to Drunken Monkey for getting us here. Drunken Monkey years ago was like, you're on the radio now. You have to now find the music.
Right.
You know, and so shout out to him for putting that battery in my back where, you know, he's just like, this is your thing now.
Yeah.
This is what y'all supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't
All right.
think I got anything else.
Yeah, we have to go. Leah has an appointment.
All right. Well,